the only goal in this WSL campaign.
If you look now to what girls get to look up to, it's just crazy to see how far the game's developed.
It's the penultimate day of the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Watch live right now on iPlayer with the finals of the women's 5,000 metres and the men's 800 metres to look forward to this afternoon. And for Premier League action, make Sounds your destination for Manchester United v Chelsea, live from 5:30.
The Football Academy is back, where young players aspire to reach the top of their game.
No one will ever be better than me.
Witness the players striking highs
Some goal up, by the way.
and tackling lows, on and off the pitch. There's exciting challenges
All right, let's do it.
and more famous faces.
What a goal.
This is one goal you don't want to miss. Brand new, The Football Academy. Watch now on CBBC and iPlayer.
Now on BBC One, the Lunchtime News with Karen Giannoni.
Hello, good afternoon.
Past
Flight
6.
6, goodbye for now.
Hello. Our weather is turning a lot cooler this weekend, but we also have some rain to contend with. The ground already saturated here in Cumbria, a squelchy looking Castle Rig stone circle. More rain on the way, I'm afraid. Indeed, the rain is forecast to get quite a bit heavier for western parts of England, Wales, northern England too. Some areas picking up 20 to 40 millimetres of rain from this system. Over the high ground, more than that, maybe 80 millimetres in the wettest areas. It's enough to cause some localised flooding concerns and certainly some tricky travelling conditions. Scotland and Northern Ireland, a lot of cloud. There'll be a few passing showers, the best of any limited sunshine today. The far north of Scotland, where we already have some cooler air working in. Now, overnight tonight, as low pressure strengthens, the rain turns heavier as it works into eastern England. The winds pick up. Around eastern England, we could get gusts running into the 50s of miles an hour, strong enough to potentially bring down one or two tree branches overnight. What will follow is colder air. 4 degrees your overnight low in Glasgow. So a chilly start to the day tomorrow, but there'll be loads more in the way of sunshine to go around. It is, though, a day of sunshine and showers. Many of the showers will tend to be draped around coastal areas, with inland areas having a better chance of staying dry and sunny. But you will notice the drop in temperatures. Remember, on Friday, we had temperatures of 28 in London. Well, we're looking at 16 for tomorrow. You will notice that change for sure. Now, heading into next week, an area of high pressure is going to develop over the UK, bringing much welcome dry weather. There are some parts of the UK that have already had double their September rainfall, so I'm sure this drier weather will be welcomed. Some cloud across the far north, bit of rain coming into Orkney and Shetland, where actually it's been quite dry so far this month. But it's going to be another chilly day. Temperatures 14 to 16 degrees Celsius, feeling cool when the cloud comes over the skies and the breeze picks up. Rest of the week looking mostly fine and dry. Cold nights, and there will be some mist and fog patches to contend with as well, but at least the weather will become that bit drier. Bye for now.
It's the most prestigious tournament in women's rugby, and it's looking pretty good for host nation England, making it through to the sharp end of the competition. Watch every try, tackle and memorable moment of France v England in the semi-final this afternoon from 2:45 on BBC One and iPlayer.
That's the one I said I didn't want.
Strictly Come Dancing starts tonight at 6:40 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Welcome if you're joining us from BBC Two for the penultimate day of the Athletics World Championships, live from Tokyo on BBC One.
See if they can get amongst the medals for Great Britain. So please do come along, join us over there. We have our fingers crossed for some more British medals, and we'll see you there.
Duggee's top parenting hack. Watching brand new episodes of Hey Duggee, only on BBC iPlayer, makes more happy faces and just a little less chaos.
Whoa.
Because BBC iPlayer is a safe place to play. So rewarding for you, parents.
We love you, Duggee.
Brand new Hey Duggee. Watch now, only on BBC iPlayer.
That's the one I said I didn't want.
Strictly Come Dancing starts tonight at 6:40 on BBC One and iPlayer.
In the northeast of England is where it all began. Michael Portillo's 200 Years of the Railways, here tonight at 6:30. Classic adventure on the tracks now with the Railway Children.
「どう立ち向かっていくのか、それこそが本当のチャンピオンの証だと思う。」
The Football Academy is back, where young players aspire to reach the top of their game.
No one will ever be better than me.
Witness the players striking highs
Some goal that, by the way.
and tackling lows, on and off the pitch. There's exciting challenges
All right, let's do it.
and more famous faces.
What a goal.
This is one goal you don't want to miss. Brand new, The Football Academy. Watch now on CBBC and iPlayer.
12 unlucky and love singles are stranded on Honeymoon Island. Will they find love or flare out? Stranded on Honeymoon Island. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
From Chester to Braintree, Trowbridge to Durham, expect true passion, fierce rivalry and electrifying action now live on BBC One. It's England v France in the Women's Rugby World Cup semi-final.
Kids, whatever their age or stage, equip them with BBC Bitesize, a trusty online learning platform to power up skills through all levels of education, be it entering new worlds,
I know how to mix,
taking on challenges and quests, or testing knowledge.
The yellow light is reflected.
And breaking codes, powered by pros, trusted by teachers. Help your hero level up with BBC Bitesize.
From Stroud to Ashford, Dundee to Preston, BBC Two brings you stunning food and fascinating stories now in a celebration of British food.
It's an England win. They're into the semi-finals to play France. It's a Six Nations semi-final, but arguably with a much bigger prize on the line. Absolutely audacious from Ellie Kildun. That is what the player in the world right now does. She had no right, no right. England into the World Cup final. They will play Canada for the ultimate prize at Twickenham next week.
Kids, whatever their age or stage, equip them with BBC Bitesize, a trusty online learning platform to power up skills through all levels of education, be it entering new worlds.
I know how to mix.
Taking on challenges and quests, or testing knowledge.
The yellow light is reflected.
And breaking codes. Powered by pros, trusted by teachers. Help your hero level up with BBC Bitesize.
Hey, it's the Cookie Monster.
It's the Cookie Monster.
It's the Honey Badger.
Oh, is that Greg?
Are you sitting down or standing up?
I'm sitting down.
I'm just grateful someone picked up, to be honest.
Give your morning Greg energy. Radio 1 Breakfast with Greg James. Just ask your smart speaker to play Radio 1.
What do I have to do to prove myself?
There's no backing away from this.
Harold, you cannot face him. You don't have the numbers.
The only way this ends is if one of us dies.
King and Conqueror. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
You are very smart, Rhea. You deserve so much more.
This is all in your head, Rhea.
The Guest. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Find your morning focus. Bring calm to your afternoon.
And drift off to sleep.
With music to unwind your mind. Radio 3 Unwind. Listen on digital radio and BBC Sounds.
This is BBC One. Now, Christian Fraser with the Saturday Evening News.
A cyber attack on Europe's airports. There have been long delays and cancellations at all the major hubs as the airlines try to restore the digital check-in systems. After another violation by Russian jets in Eastern Europe, how will NATO respond? The alliance has called an urgent meeting next week to agree joint steps. The Red Roses reached the Women's World Cup final after a ruthless performance against France. And are these models what they seem? The fashion industry calls for tighter regulation of AI. Good evening. There have been severe delays and cancellations today at some of Europe's biggest airports after a cyber attack on the software used by many airlines for electronic check-in and baggage drop. Collins Aerospace, a major US supplier of defence technology, said it was hacked on Friday night and was working to restore services. Passengers are still facing long queues at check-in at Heathrow, Brussels and Berlin. Our correspondent Ben King is outside Heathrow Airport tonight. Ben.
So authorities around Europe are looking into the causes of the IT incident that caused so much disruption here and in other airports around Europe. The European Commission, for its part, says that there's no indication of a widespread and severe attack. Nonetheless, they and Collins and the airlines affected will be looking into the causes of this, why were some affected and not others, should there have been better contingency plans in place. But for a lot of passengers tonight, the question is still, will I be able to get on my flight? Queues formed at Heathrow from the early hours as problems with the electronic check-in and baggage drop systems meant staff at some airlines had to check people in by hand. One passenger was hoping to catch a flight to South Africa via Amsterdam.
No information given, then people only just got emails that they've been rebooked on some sort of random flights. So yeah, we haven't been given any food vouchers. People who are, for example, here returning, for example, to the US, they have not been offered any